2024, we get into a bag, man. My mindset done elevated. Check it out, look. Hey. Sold on my tree, I've been thinking about my mom. Honestly, I'm still fucked up about rocks. Got me thinking about my dad. I ain't haven't been the past. Life been moving fast and it don't ever go as planned. That's why I'm hella proud of me. Pick that camera up. I remember my first, he picked the hammer up. Cause then I'm praying for you every single day. Every time we talk on FaceTime, I see my uncle Wade. Then I start thinking about Don. He could keep on going on. I let too many people try to fit him in one song. If you with me, then you with me, and I hope you sing along. 20K on taxes, Burberry in my glasses. I look like stuffing money in a wrong slide to the bank. This brand all legal. 100K up, not at all. We ain't equal. You should see the fucking views. Scenery immaculate. Crypto, I'm stacking it at 24. Said I'm done with this rapping shit. 25. Just checked 25 last month. How you think I picked this fucking mic back up? Wow. 35th and 19. My boy, where that cash at? Bitch, in my cash app. Talking about a repost. I got hella cheat codes. Gotta be my people. I was peeping through that people. Trust I see the other side. What I'm about to tell you, dog, it really blew my mind. Think about it, brother, before you try to say I'm lying. I was only planning 10, but I passed that. It's past 10. When you get money, you don't care about advantage. I can't rub a past kid, make paper back, flip it the bank like an addict. I have it, I ain't running out. I'm the type of motherfucker that keeps spending in a drum, dog. I got it figured out. Hey, keep going, dog. Keep doing what you trying to do. It took 3 years for me to make 20 bands off the dogs. You feel me? It took 3 years. It took me three seasons of storage wars to finally tell my girl, hey, get up, we gonna go get a unit. We made more than I ever did at work. You know what I mean? And guess what? I got let go this year. It don't even matter. I made it happen. 2024, I lost my job. Ah, boo. It don't really matter though. Last year I learned voodoo. Long live Raj. I miss you. I'm still addicted. Only difference is I am no longer a victim. Bro, 100 grand, I predicted and I did it. And you know what that means. Now I'm focused on the million every day. I thank God just because we love it. To all my little brothers, you got it. Just stay committed. And all I need is Kevin Dunn. That's 100. Yeah. Cause they the ones who had me when I had nothing. Yeah. They the ones who held it down. And now I'm son. Yeah. So who you think I'm putting on? Like, come on, cause we about to fall. They don't even know. This ain't nothing like Joel that you heard before. This is everything I prayed for. Why you think I'm ready to finally jump to the other side of that table? I'm heading down rich now, yeah, we all up. My bitch got the fist now, yeah, she dolled up. Been had the fish kill, you niggas all cut. I been past the 100, hope you niggas keep up. And I ain't slowing down, y'all ain't messing with me. When a nigga had less, y'all wasn't checking on me. And I still cut a deal if you talking about three. That I still cut that deal if you talking about three.
I don't know, man. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that one hypes me up. I'm gonna play one more. We're gonna get some more people in. Send it out to everybody. I'm gonna play my favorite song right quick. It's the Puppies
Solo
and
tomas
Bones.
9 meses.
Straight up on this one.
9 meses, and you can uplift your family.
Uplift your family. Uplift your family. Off the Puppies and Bones. How about that?
Hey,
Let's go. TSQ, baby.
hey.
You about to go crazy on Sunday Outlook. Let's go.
Not a thing God without, bro, I wouldn't be. I started with a half, now I keep a couple pieces. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Money don't grow on trees, but trust I keep a forest. And I grew up the forest, dogs, but what's your excuse? I flip bags out the shooter in my daily commute. The south side to the east, dog, the north side to the west. If I make it back from Cali, thank God, cause I'm blessed. And I never got caught. Dog, I never broke laws. I put balls on motherfuckers just for running their jaws. Like what you heard about me? Well, you finna see. I don't play with disrespect, dog. Nah, me. I'm from California, eh? At the end of the day, we flip bags, bang rags, fuck minimum wage. I grew up a bastard, it's only right. I'm a rapper. Was always good with mathematics, that's only right. I'll traffic. I flip work, I punch, I made it out the slums. I'm from the city now where you gotta keep guns. That's Phoenix, dog. The meanest weapon hotter than the sun. And I ain't the only one, dog. We all got clips. My clip don't jam. This that Russian stick. AK-47 just to rush a bitch. I got bitches for sale. I ain't talking about hoes. I made my first 10 grand up some hookies and buns. Niggas.
On some Kobe's and bones, I have my little nigga coming up your house with some bowls. Pull up with the members and you know what's the goal. You better not play with big bros, have niggas right at your throat. She keep talking about her nigga, but she know he a hoe. Doing false move and you know we on froze. Raised not to fold. No, this ain't nothing I chose. AK with the stick, and it came from Big Bro. We get it in by the low. Yeah, that's all that we know. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home. Get my mama home. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home.
Hey man, I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my mama home for real, man. But shout out to, my brother Joe AV. Shout out to, I guess I'm DJ, the new name. Shout out to my brother. I'm gonna put my camera on right quick. I just seen that, so I had to definitely shout that one out. But I'm in a new environment right now. I'm definitely in California right now. So shout out to the Splash Brothers. I told myself, I said, am I gonna really do the call while I'm out? Baby girl's birthday? Yes. Yes, because this is what only matters right now. Right now, we know that we're in a great trending downtrend market for TSQ. I've been calling sales since last week, so I want you guys to understand exactly what's going to happen today. I want you guys to understand right now, we are in a crazy market. Everything that I'm seeing, not just on the news, like I don't like to follow news, but it definitely correlates with what's happening inside of the market. So I want you guys to understand what's going on. Okay, so right now we're teaching TSQ, trend, structure, quarter levels. It's your boy Suave Flex with the Splash Brothers, man. It's another Sunday Outlook call, March 22nd. I want you guys to understand. Look, this is what we're gonna get into. All right, real quick, just for the fact that you know if you've been if you've been on our calls, every single Sunday, you know what TSQ means. Okay, you guys understand the quarter levels. We really want to focus on. Okay, just for the fact that gold really respects these levels, and it's a good trending market right now. Right now, we're definitely in sales right now. My internet is saying that it's unstable. Make sure if I'm lagging, let me know. I'm definitely on a crazy network over here. Wow, man. I'm so like that's that's so crazy. So 4,300. That it's funny because I was joking about this last week with my wife, and I'm like, man, gold's about to hit 40, like 4,000. Like we've seen this before. And not only have I seen this when we are in the time of war where Donald Trump had first went into the market with Kim Jong Un and all this, crazy stuff. We've seen this exact stuff happen. 2020 around that time, that's when I started to really, look at gold. I was still with IML, I was with all these markets, but I want you guys to understand. Right now, we're in a market of downtrend. If you're following TSQ, we've been in downtrend since up here, since 5150. That's when I think, when I was catching my sells, and I'm like, yeah, this thing is about to sell right about right here. Okay. And when within this downtrend market, you guys got to understand, we got to follow the trend. Don't try to, go against the trend because, this area, people probably thought buys were happening. I definitely know some people that were in some buys from right here, which was a great buy from right here all the way up to the 7250 area. I think it went to almost, yeah, it got close to 70, I'm sorry, 47 right here, 4750. I do apologize. So 4750 is where we got really close to. Okay. And when I seen that, I already knew we were going into the downtrend market. Why? I don't like to explain the higher time frames for y'all, but if I have to, we could have seen this a long time ago. Look at that, guys. Look at that. We had to eat this market up from the left to the right, which I always talk about from the left to the right. That's why I was kind of jokingly talking about this, but in reality, it really hit. Okay. Me genuinely, I didn't think this was going to happen. And why we assume that, okay, we're in a war. We want the US dollar to essentially what? Drop. We want the dollar to drop. But in this case, we're in a time of war. The dollar is going to go up. And I talked about this probably a couple calls ago, 2 calls ago. I think I started talking about US bonds. I definitely got off track on that. But again, I want you guys to understand the fact that we're in a downtrend market right now. Downtrend, okay? Any areas that we break below this, that's going to be super downtrend, Okay. So right now, what we want to focus on is this gap right here. Okay. Because I'm seeing a lot of areas where we could follow fair value gaps. I don't want to get in too much into detail with that, but I want to focus on what we're here to teach you guys. I don't have my orange lines on here. I didn't think gold was going to come all the way down here. Again, we're in a time of war right now, guys. And not only that, Donald Trump is sending more troops. There's a lot of things going on, and I want you guys to understand from my perspective, from me being a I guess an educator for you guys, for the Splash Bros community. I want you guys to understand that yeah, we're probably going to see gold, yeah, retest areas, but we're in this downtrend market, guys. Okay? We're probably going to see gold potentially even touch 4,100, 42, 40. The way we're looking right now, we're already at 43. Why would it not want to touch 42? Look how close it got. Anywhere below these areas, these white lines, these were my golden zones. These are golden zones, y'all. These are golden zones that I was calling out. When was this? Right here. Like I called this golden zone. I remember that Sunday, February 1st, guys. Okay? So these are golden zones that we're at. We could potentially see the flip, but we want to wait for the flip. We don't know when gold is gonna when gold's gonna flip. Okay, so right now is gonna be the best time to what? Scalp. Okay, follow these good scalps where we could catch these good areas that gold is respecting the trend. Not only that, respecting quarter levels. So this is a great TSQ strategy right here. Okay, again, I don't have my charts marked up. I can mark them up right here, right now. But I mean, let's be for real. If you guys have them marked up, we already know quarter levels. That's what we're going to be looking for. So if I'm looking right here, 43.73. Okay. This is a quarter level right here. I can fix that right quick for y'all. Okay. 43.75. Okay. So if we're looking right here, what do we see? We see on the 15-minute chart that gold is what? Respecting from the left to the right, we see that this is a good golden zone right here. Right here, guys. Right here. Perfect. Okay. And if I need to zoom in, let me know. I can't see the chat, guys. I can't see the chat. Let me see. Let's go. Perfect. 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 All right. I just seen the chat right now. Perfect. I just pulled it up. All right. So we're good and good. We're in good standing right now. So look, left to right. Left, right here to right. We already see that what? 43.75 is what? Being touched. That's an area of what? TSQ. We're on the 15-minute chart, guys. We're on the 15-minute chart. So if we're looking at the 15-minute chart, we want to what? Make sure that gold is what? Respecting. Because if we're in what? A 4-hour, if we're looking at the 4-hour, we already know what? We're in downtrend. We're in downtrend right now. Right now, we're in downtrend. So we want gold to what? Respect these levels. Respect them. And if they don't respect them, what's going to happen? If we break 43.75, then we know we need to what? Look for a retest. What is a retest? How does that look, Suave? What is a retest? I don't know. I'm brand new. All right, cool. Don't worry. So if we break this white zone right here, this golden zone, this 43.75, we want to see this boom, boom. So break, retest. Let's respect the quarter level. Now look, this is why we put stop loss, guys. We don't ever want y'all to trade without a stop loss. If you're trading without a stop loss, you're already losing. We don't teach that. We do not teach that. With Splash Bros, my brother Joe had to teach me that. He said, bro, you're fucking losing money. Like, what? He said, if anything, donate. He's like, just send me Bitcoin. If you want to donate money, might as well. Might as well just send it to Joe. If you guys want to donate money, if you guys want to give your money to the broker, just send it to me or Joe. We'll take it. All right. Follow the strategy. Follow your plan. Break and retest. Put a stop loss. Proper risk management. Okay. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Okay. Again, if we're breaking this, because this is what now, look, you guys, look, this is what I'm going to, let me bring it back. Okay. Let me bring it back. I'm getting off track a little bit. if we're wanting to see buys, we want to break and retest, okay? If we break anything below what's going to be the next quarter level? Suave. What's the next quarter level? 43.50. 43.50. Look how close that is, guys. Look how close that is. That's the next quarter level. Look how close that is. Look, if not, and if I'm putting more quarter levels, what are you gonna see? 43.25. Look, if I'm putting more quarter levels, what's gonna happen? Let me put another quarter level for you guys. White line. 43.25. Look at that. It's respecting, guys. Like we're respecting these levels. Look, you could have caught it right here. And if I go to the what? The smaller time frames, what's gonna happen? Oh my gosh. 5-minute chart. You would have been able to what? Catch this right here. Oh shit. TSQ. Should I take this? You gotta trust your gut. And again, that's why we trade with stop loss. Okay. Look, 5-minute chart. It respected that. Even if you got in the fucking trade late, and excuse my language, even if you got in the trade late at 43.35, 100 pip stop loss, you still wouldn't have hit that. Look, even if you got up here, right here, if you got in right here, you're like, oh shit, TSQ, boom, you got in late. Stop loss, 100 pips. Look at that. Your stop loss would have been all the way down here, right here. But you got to trade with proper risk. And unless you're scalping, unless you're a pro, unless you're good and you're quick and you're watching the chart, don't trade. Unless you got these EMAs, and if you haven't linked up with me or Joe, and if you haven't gotten a good call with me or Joe to understand these EMAs or understand what we're using, how we use these EMAs, then you're gonna lose. I'm sorry, genuinely. But this is what lifetime access is for. You're getting on these calls to understand what TSQ is about, and if you need more help, reach out. Closed mouths don't get fed. You need more help, reach out. Okay. So to understand how you would have caught that trade right here, again, look, TSQ 43.50. 43.50. Right here. Look at that. Look at that. Like we're teaching y'all TSQ. If you don't have TSQ, if you're trading by yourself and if you're doing crazy stuff, you're gonna I'm sorry, you might be losing. Not if you're not following TSQ, then you're probably not following your plan. You're probably over trading. You might be following TSQ, you might be hitting a good $10, and that's not good enough for you. Right now, it might not be, unfortunately, but you need to compound interest. Okay? And if you don't understand that, get with me and Joe. Understand where we had to get today is because we started understanding the losses that we were taking. And we're trying to teach y'all that right now. To understand TSQ is to understand you, to understand yourself. Because with this strategy, it's a winning strategy. I'm sorry, like it genuinely is a winning strategy if you're not greedy and if you're not trying to go for more. This is a 50, what do we call it? Like, what? I have it in the call right here for you guys. I start the call with this. I literally leave it right here for you guys. What time do we start? What time do we start? Boom, 7:30 a.m. New York open time. And I have to probably change that right now. Because right now it's 5 a.m. New York time.
Hey, but that was a perfect call, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you. Guys, he's doing this on his vacation. He's locked in. It's amazing when people like me could take a break, when Suave's had to take breaks, when we're all able to take breaks and TSQ is just there and it keeps existing and it's not going nowhere. And so the more people we implant it in, the more it just becomes evident that it's clear, that it works. You know, the more faith is around everyone. That's what's cool about the community. But that's one thing that I love about it is like, dang, I really showed Suave this, or I really showed the next person this, and they're able to just do the same thing because it's like, yeah, once you learn it, you see it, and you're able to teach it to the next person. And that's where Suave is talking about too. It's not the strategy. It's always going to be just the greed. It's going to be the discipline. It's going to be the over trading. our strategy provides enough trades, but if you can't just wait for the trade to set up, then you're gonna force trades. You're gonna force, because the thing is, guys, just because you get in a trade and it turns into TSQ doesn't mean it was TSQ when you got into it. And that's a problem, because when you guys get into things and then it goes the way you want it, you self-validate. And then that fucks you up down the road when you need to stop self-validating and self-discipline. Keep yourself accustomed to taking the small losses and not donating to the market. But that was a perfect call, Suave. I think that was the best one you've ever done, straight all the way through. You know what I mean? So props to you for executing it so nicely when you're out with your family. But shout out to Suave, man, and everyone else who will see the stream, everyone who's been a part of the journey with us. Get ready for more, because we're about to turn it up.
It's going up. I'm telling you, we're not done. This is just the beginning. This is only a year worth of everything that we've been doing.
Good.
So watch what's coming. We got y'all.
But enjoy yourself, brother. If you want to say some more, you can. If not, I think that was perfect.
Yeah, no, I got y'all. If you think that was good, I'm gonna go ahead and end the call. Let's definitely get it. I'm just hyped up, man. Like I see the market, I see what's going on. So I appreciate Jaime. Thank you, bro, for definitely joining and tuning in. My brother Joe, love you, bro. You at the gym?
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Tomorrow.
I just
Tomorrow,
posted the clip.
me, you, and Wealthy. I'm gonna hit you guys up. I'm gonna go pull up on y'all. Me, you, and Wealthy. I got you guys.
All right, I'm
Already
down.
hit them up. All right, yep. We're gonna definitely
All right,
record
bet.
some shit. Got you guys. Much love. Splash Bros out. Let's get it.